What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob and
Mel
are playing Dawn of Peacemakers with Scenario 6 of our epic, long, 12-episode, we assume, playthrough. Actually, episodes might change. We might play, it should say 12 scenario, because we might play 2 scenarios in an episode. That has happened in the past for Legacy and campaign games. We may do it for this, so stay tuned. The next episode is not scheduled at this point, but stay tuned to the playlist or the main page. You'll see an upcoming stream, probably for this Sunday if you're watching this live, where we'll schedule it and probably play 2 of these back to back in the same stream. So stay tuned for that, and then we'll schedule some in the next week. We're just trying to figure out around our 24-hour live stream we just unlocked when to put things and that kind of thing. It's gonna mess with the usual schedule kind of we have going on. Schedule I have going on, but yeah, we may take a break from this game for 4 or 5 days instead of the usual like 2 days maybe. But yeah, we'll get through it all eventually. But yeah, so we're having fun with this. Thank you to our Patreon backers for supporting us. You're awesome. And I just have to click this. All right. So yeah, thanks for supporting us, and we are going to get to scenario 6. So let's get down to it and just get into it here. Let's see. All right. Oh, before I do that, I knew there was something. I was trying to think of it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. But we have Sammy, the designer of the game. He is doing the usual. He's watching it, and I appreciate his time. You don't have to do it, Sammy, but I do appreciate it's helping us out. We did have a few goofs in the last one. We did answer some questions in the comment section of the last video. So if you are watching this series along and you're curious and you're like, you're reading the rules and you're doing your playthrough and you're like, why did they do that way? Look in the comments below, because sometimes Sammy will timestamp it and then he'll point out like, oh, this you should have actually gone this space, not that space, and that kind of thing. So he does catch some of our goofs. And answer some of our questions where we're not sure, and points out things that may or be missing from the rulebook or whatever when we have questions. So, 1, the target tracing business. We were moving, in the last scenario we had the macaws, the rangers moving from the top left towards a bear leader over in this area. We should have been using target tracing and following the front line sign. So when they had 2 spaces to go to, and one was, and they're both the same distance to the leader they're trying to target with the seeker ability, they should always prioritize out of the 2 spaces the one that follows their front line sign direction. So we were moving those parrots just like diagonally down towards the leader, but really some of them should have moved to the right and then down and then to the right kind of idea, based on their attack targeting priority. That's what target tracing is when they have multiple targets or additional targets and directions to go like this. That's what they do. So in that playthrough, the rangers, the flying birds that were coming down from the top left, should have not really interacted with the bears that were on this side of the map in the last one. At least a couple of them shouldn't have. They should have been over here further and out of range. And maybe one of them should have been able to maybe reach the leader. I'm not sure, though. Obviously, the whole butterfly effect would have happened from us correcting that. But just so you know, we were moving these birds a little bit incorrectly. They should have picked the spots up here instead of like the spots diagonally down, because they had options and they should follow the front line sign. And that's target tracing rules, which I was rereading today. It makes sense. I didn't realize that's when it applied. But yeah, that's my fault. So it could have slightly changed the scenario, but I think overall, you get the idea. It was fun. I definitely want to replay that. So, but we're not going to do it here in this playthrough. That's for sure. We'll just keep on trucking. Where is? I think you passed it. Yeah, I want to show it here. Yeah, target tracing. So yeah, it's just saying he needs to follow the front line sign. So in this situation, we would have, when he got to this hex, we would have just moved him down like this and gone to his target. But really, he should have, if these 2 spots are the same from this hex, he should move to the right because that's the way his front line sign's facing. And then at this point, to get to his target, it's only this way, not this spot is not the same. So at least that's my understanding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just goofed that up. So we got to pay attention. Hopefully we don't miss that kind of stuff. It's small things. It is a chance to miss it. And welcome back, everyone in the chat. I see you guys there. That's awesome. So the macaw soldiers. So the next thing, we forgot one of the times. We were remembering guard, I think, a few times. But one time, I guess, we brain farted. And there was the macaw soldiers that were over here. They should have just attacked the one unit with guard. And how it works in this game, I think we may have attacked the wrong unit and killed him, and then used the other unit to kill the different unit or hit him or whatever. But really, even if it's kind of like Zombicide's feeding frenzy rule, if you guys are familiar with that, where even if there's like 20 zombies in the space and the first one like kills somebody there, all the rest on the space still continue to eat on and they don't move on and try to get somebody else. Same in this. They kind of work together to just like overkill a unit. They're not gonna like, we don't do one guy at a time, it's simultaneous. So they'll hit the guy, even if it adds up to like 12 damage and the guy only needs 3 to die, you still just hit that one guy, you don't remove him, and then any leftover or the other guy attacks a different unit. So we may have messed that up. Or I guess we did for sure. The rightmost Macaw Assassin should have moved 2 spaces as well. Oh yeah, okay, that's the same thing. That's the same thing we were talking about already. And yes, we had a question we looked up in the index. The index doesn't describe, which is a mistake, it doesn't describe in detail enough about the outcome cards being only 1 time per use. It is described more in this book. So he recommended look at page 12 again. And it does say rewards are 1-time use effects which can be used on any player's turn unless stated otherwise on the card. And all penalties are mandatory unless you're clearly instructed on when to resolve them. In case there are any decisions involved with these outcome cards, all players must unanimously agree when and how to use them. All outcomes always apply, only for the next scenario. If you don't use a reward during the next, it's lost. So try to make full use of them. Return the outcome cards back to the outcome deck after resolving them or once the next scenario is over. Okay, so...
Okay.
So this one, for example, you have the punishment because you didn't complete your personal objective. We're not doing personal objectives now. We just want to try it for one scenario. Thank you, Buell, if you're watching, for recommending to maybe on a future playthrough just use them from the start and hide our information and all that stuff. We might not do that on video, but we'll probably play this game again with some friends. When that's safe to do so. When we're allowed to meet real people in person, we will try to play this game with some friends, and I think we're going to try that whole personal objective thing all the way through, so it'd be pretty cool. But I'm glad we got to try it.
Yeah. I think it would really change the game with multiple players.
Yeah,
like
I didn't realize.
4 players, for
yeah,
sure.
It kind of put a rupture in our co-op playthrough, and this game really appealed to me for the co-op nature of it. But I do like the whole personal objective thing. I like that kind of like little trader mechanic kind of stuff, sort of ish. In games. So, but this game, I just want to keep playing a co-op. Mel, you want to just play a co-op too, right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to do these personal punishment thing for Mel now, but we're going to get a co-op agenda now and go back to what we were doing before. So after setup, place 1 additional Ocelot Warrior in the star group on the same space as Washura. And that is done right here. I did that already in setup. So I'll go over all that stuff right there. But
Okay, so that's done. We can just actually remove this,
yes,
right?
that's gone. I just want to say that that's been used. And I have this reward, target practice, companion units, gain +1 range until you leave your space. So this one, I use it 1-time use on my turn, and it just applies until I move from my space, just like that other card, I think.
Yeah, the stealth, or the stealth.
So I'll just keep that nearby to remind me. And we'll look at that in a sec. I just have to grab something. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Just one sec. And we're back. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's see here.
Just while you're doing that, I'm going to quickly
Okay.
do this. We're going to read about what the
Yeah.
scenario is.
Yes. So there's a ton of units on the board. Like
Yeah.
a ton. This is going to be crazy. Okay, so let's get to scenario 6 called A Clash of Nations.
Oh.
We has collapsed. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Is there trouble?
Something's not working?
Is there trouble? Hold on. Or did you bump something, Sajat? Let me check. Looks good.
I think everything, there's no Discord messages.
Yeah,
Yet.
I don't see anything on YouTube side or our side right now. Is that everyone see us and hear us? Are we there? Did I not plug something in when I just unplugged? Oh, please.
Or is YouTube not working today?
Please. You disappeared for 30 seconds. Good from my end, says Janet.
Now we're back.
Now we're
Okay,
back.
okay.
Oh,
We
okay.
did take a pause for a second to grab something.
Yeah, but it should have said the be right back screen, unless it didn't. Anyways,
Okay.
all right.
We're back. We're all good. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Just check. Oh,
Maybe
man.
it's like a YouTube thing, like where it...
Nothing wrong here. Okay.
Okay.
So it's all in Sajat's head. Okay, good to know.
He closed his eyes for 30 seconds.
Yeah, did you blink really long for 30 seconds again? All right.
All right.
So here we go. The day of battle. Only hours have passed since Warak and his assassins commenced their mission to kill Edslin. The bears are nervous and the macaws are not sure what to expect. Marin's log, July 29th, 3329. The battle at Kopetsli Plateau will be the first major engagement of Axakuk's campaign. It will set the pace and direction of the conflict. If the macaws win, their invasion proceeds as they planned, and they strengthen their presence on their enemy's territory. They will be able to establish supply lines even further inland and make themselves even harder to root out. In the case of the speckled bears claiming victory, the most likely outcome is a counterattack with the intention of pushing the scarlet macaws back a considerable distance towards the border. The bears aren't known for being vengeful, but if an opportunity presented itself after this battle, I would not bet on them choosing the peaceful path. In any case, the victor of this battle gains the control of the nearby area. As I stated before, this will be a major battle, bigger in scale and complexity than the conflicts the adventurers have been in before. To make matters worse, there will even be Ocelot mercenaries fighting on the macaw side. Traitors!
Dun, dun, dun.
Traitors! Where was that? Bringing their own chaotic flavor to this terrible mixture that's about to explode. The adventurers can't be everywhere, so I've instructed them to deploy at a key area, the center of the battlefield. Other skirmishes will surely ensue around, but their lesser impact on the battle isn't something they should concentrate on. All right. No, we appreciate it, Sajat. You can let us know if there's any technical things, like even on your end, like shoot it out in the chat. And usually most people will say also when it happens. It won't just be one person.
Yeah, because we like to know right away so we can stop for a second and make sure it's
and
all
just
good.
correct it. Make sure it's good for everybody. I don't want to keep rambling on and like
Nobody
can see us. And it's like, all right, let's start again. So we are here on this space with it's a stone place with the extra defense.
Okay.
There are two more spaces like that right here. On this side is the bears. Ding, 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 in the right corner. So we have the bears. They are all yellow bases here, but there's an Ocelot leader mixed in here. Okay. We've seen him before. This is Chieftain Kunawa. Okay. He's the dancing leader guy, though he missed one time to make him dance before he left the board last time. But this time, so we gotta remember, after his group is performed in order, roll the die. Swap positions of him and an allied adjacent unit, prioritize units from the rolled group. Break ties using target attack rules. Okay? They also have these tokens in the game that it's never really talked about before. We just put them in a bag. Okay, there's a whole bunch in here, and I was like, I don't know what these are, but they're gonna mess with the game eventually. Well, they're super simple. It's all they're used for is if there's multiple leaders on the same army, you can use the included insignia tokens to show which leader is in which group. So they're just colored by the 3 factions and then the base types. So for fun,
I think they're helpful.
For fun, I'm just going to use them here. You don't have to, but since we have 2 leaders here, I just wanted to highlight them. So the circle yellow base with the circle token is right here, the Ocelot leader. This bear, if we're not sure which one he is, it's this leader over here, star base yellow.
Yep.
And this is the same bear leader from last time that can heal after he activates. He can remove a damage token from him and
adjacent allies.
And each adjacent ally, right?
Yep.
Each adjacent unit, an allied unit on the same and adjacent spaces. Okay.
Yep.
We have chargers. So that bear leader's right here in the other defensive spot. So the 2 leaders are right in the back here. Okay. Both with different groups. In front, we have an Ocelot Hunter. Okay. Ocelot Hunter, this is like an archer, and he prioritizes leaders. He's a trophy collector, so he's trying to get the leaders. When Ocelot Hunters attack, they prioritize enemy leaders. This ability takes priority over enemy units' proximity. Okay? So we need to remember that. So you have one on your side. There's also one on my side here in the mercenaries. So we have 2 Ocelot Hunters on the board. One on this side, one on the other. So I just have the card right here so I can try to remember that ability.
Okay.
Here in front of the bear leader, we have a bear guard. So this is the sentinel. He's got that guard ability. So if the targets have a choice, they attack the guard unit. In front, we have the bear chargers, who are the ones that have the invader ability. So they have fearless dive. When they act, they can actually move into the space of another unit, and when they do, they'll automatically attack. I believe that's what it is.
Yes.
When bear chargers invade, they immediately attack one enemy unit on the space. Okay. So these bear chargers, I'm sure, are gonna eventually come over and start wrecking shop. But they're here, like kind of like all in a defensive position, and they're gonna get marched on by these guys. So on this side, in the left corner, we have Ocelot mercenaries, along with macaws, 2 decks, allied together on the same side, marching to the right. On this side, just using the bear cards, with all have the same bases, moving this way. Over here, we have another leader. This is the one unit they gave us in the scenario, the only card I've seen after we opened it. Another Ocelot leader. And this guy, that's where I had him, right? Mm-hmm. This is Captain Washira, Ocelot leader unit. Okay? Same stats as all leaders, but he's a passionate leader. Each time his side gains or loses motivation, roll the die. On a roll of 7+, adjust the motivation 1 additional step in the same direction.
That could totally kill us.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's helpful to have
or
that
helpful,
happen.
yeah. But
I put the little red star token on him because he is in the red star base here. He has an Ocelot warrior who has no ability, just a little basic unit. There's another basic unit in front. He is on a position giving 1 additional range, a Highland. There's another Highland here. Nobody's on it. Here we have, should this guy be here? Oh, I forgot the card for Commander Kachala, or whatever it is.
Commander Kachala.
No, Commander Chaliana. Chaliana is, I think, the name. Yes, I forgot the card. So they have another, so I need another, this guy has a star, blue base. So there is 5 leaders on the board.
Whoa.
Holy.
Do you have the right thing? You have everything you need?
I think so. So this guy is going to be chilling over here. Actually, I'll put him on this side beside the units he's with. So Commander Chaliana is a relentless leader. When Chaliana moves, according to her move task, all allied units from different groups that are on the same or adjacent spaces move with her 1 space in the same direction. So this is a stinking leader.
I hate that
that's going to make these guys, I know. It's going to make these guys move faster across the map.
So it moves anybody adjacent?
So when she does her move task with her group,
yep,
any allied units on the same space or adjacent move with her 1 space in the same direction.
Okay, and the red units are allied with them, so that would move them as well.
Correct.
Wonderful.
Yep. And then she has a little ranger, no, not a ranger, this is called a soldier, with her in her group. These 2 are grouped. Then we have 2 soldiers here in their own group with circle bases. Then up here with the cog bases, we have a ranger. We know these guys, but these guys are, this is not a ranger, sorry, this is an assassin. I kept calling them rangers earlier, but then that last mission, it was the assassins we weren't moving correctly. Yes, they're the same plastic miniatures, but they are different units now. They're upgraded. So this is an assassin who has mobile, same as before with the rangers. So every time it moves, it's going to move an additional space, but also has seeker. And seeker means it is targeting an opposing leader, I believe, is exactly what it is, right?
Yep.
So he'll move. That's his target. Is this one of these two leaders? Whoever's closest, he is going to try to get to. Then over here is that same leader we had coming from the top left last time. This is Commander Warak, and he is basically just a veteran version of that unit. So he's got a little bit beefed up. Oh no, he has the exact same stats. He's also mobile and seeker, but he's got decisive leader ability. If Warak's group performs a strike task with no valid targets, his group also performs a move task immediately after the strike task. And because they're mobile, that move task means they'll move twice.
And he can move over the canyon because he's mobile.
Because he's mobile. So that's why they put these guys on the other side of the canyon. So you can see here, this canyon actually blocks the whole top corner of the map. There's no bridges. So this is the battlefield happening here. And these guys are going to come in here trying to seek out the closest leader. So remember, they're going to move with their target tracing.
Yep.
So they'll do that whole like to the right thing, and then like whichever, if they have two spots to choose that are equal distance to their leader, they'll follow the front line sign direction going that way.
Okay.
Setup adjustments. We have defeated leaders, possibly. So it says remove units and task cards if certain leaders have been defeated in a previous scenario. If Commander Warak has been defeated, remove the Macaw Assassin and all COG group task cards. Lower that size motivation by 1. An additional step in addition to the 1 step for defeated Commander Warak. If Chieftain Kunawa had been defeated, remove the Ocelot Hunter and all COG group task cards. Lower that size motivation by 1, an additional to 1 step for the chief being gone. But we haven't had any leaders die, so we don't have to do that. But it's reminding us here that it gets even worse if they're gone.
So it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Says there's some little story here. These units stood and fell by their leaders in previous battles. Their skills and strength may be lost, but they will be remembered. Moment of silence. No, it doesn't say that. All right. Special scenario action. Raise motivation. Both sides seem eager to finally meet on the field. Using a combination of inspiring speeches, false promises, and general scheming, the adventurers could attempt to rally the troops heading into battle. Players can take a special raise motivation action during this scenario. You need to keep track of the current round using the counter and glass bead, which I've thrown up here. Okay. You can try to raise the motivation of a companion unit's army by discarding 1 resource card from your hand. Roll the die after discarding the card. If the roll is equal to or higher than the current round number, raise the side's motivation by 1. Players can use this action as often as they'd like. A side's motivation can't be raised above 15, which is the last number on the motivation track. And Captain Washara, let's read, or Washira. Mercenary groups are common sight in the border regions, even more so during the war. Captain Washira commands certainly, the largest and arguably the most unpredictable company, the Scarlet Tails. While he is a capable and cunning leader, Washira is also impulsive and opportunistic by nature, and thus has joined the Axikuk's forces against his own folk. His company is mostly comprised of other Ocelot fighters, arming Axikuk with their combat expertise and knowledge of the local area. Nevertheless, Washira is a capable leader in combat. Stories tell that he has never lost a battle, although the origin of these stories appears to be himself. Ocelot's new leader, Captain Washira, is allied with the Scarlet Macaws. His side's motivation can rise or lower faster than normal. Then there's an event, okay? So this event will trigger, it says the scenario's event takes place immediately if the side with the yellow army has higher motivation than the side with the red and blue army. So if this glass bead on this side is higher than the glass bead on this side, that's what triggers the event.
Okay.
Place event markers on both sideboards near the motivation tracks to remind you, which I've put little event tokens here to hopefully remind us. Hopefully we remember, okay?
Yep.
The game end conditions are the same as usual, standard. You lose the scenario if at least one side has 0 motivation. You win the scenario if both sides are ready to withdraw. Stop. Do not flip more pages until either game end condition is met or the side with the yellow army has higher motivation. Okay? This is why we have that motivation action, because we need to keep these guys up higher than these guys unless we're okay with this.
But I wonder what happens.
This event could be good for us, could be bad for us. I don't know, but it's an event, and it could happen.
Part of me is thinking, is it giving us that option so we can get these guys higher?
Now you're making my head hurt. But we're going to look at our agenda in a second.
Oh, yeah, I guess that
let me just think, is there anything else to discuss?
They're at 10?
Yes, they're at 10.
We're at 6 on this
There
side.
was one thing I forget now. I do know something else, though. All right. There's one thing that's very important. All right. I had no idea this creature existed. Okay. This game has weird made up stuff. I mean, some of it's real, but after watching a video of Sammy drawing an animal for Dale of Merchants 3 and looking at pictures of real animals, I didn't even know the animal he was drawing was the real animal. But he commented and said, Rob keeps calling ocelots leopards because I was calling them tigers originally, and somebody said, no, they're leopards in the chat one time, so I thought they're leopards. No, ocelots are an animal. I had no idea. So as you can see here, they're ocelots. And I was like, of course I'm confusing with leopards. Look at these things. But you can see by their faces, they are different. Okay, they are different than leopards. So the other night, it's bugging me. So I look up, and they're actually known. They're like, whatever this name is called, Lepardus pardalis or whatever. It's like they're, it's got a technical name. But it's called like leopard in the actual, whatever this term is. But then I looked up, of course I Google it, and other people have looked this up, is like, what's the difference between like an ocelot, a jaguar, a leopard, and something else? They all look the same. The difference is none of those are in the same regions. So ocelots are like in United States, southwestern U.S., Mexico, Central and South America.
Okay.
They're medium-sized cats, but their spots don't look the same as jaguars. There's like this whole different thing. But I looked it up, and sure enough, there was write-ups on it and comparison articles and all this stuff. So I wasn't crazy thinking these could be leopards, but they're not. They're an ocelot, and ocelots are their own animal. Sammy, thank you for pointing that out. I learned something new. I did not know. Sorry for being ignorant. I just thought
I didn't know that.
I thought they were a made up name. Like I didn't know. I knew what a macaw was. I've had a macaw on my arm. I know what macaws are. I know parrots very well. I just don't know big cats. Like I didn't know what an ocelot was. So that's kind of neat to learn that. But I appreciate that. Thank you. So I will stand corrected. I will respect the ocelots. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
That's
okay.
funny.
But yeah, I was like, what? They're an animal? I Google it. I'm like, oh. Feel dumb. But yeah. But there you go.
Something new
there
every
you
day.
go. All right.
Okay, so we need to look at our agenda and then determine who's going first.
The game is educational.
Exactly.
I'm learning this now. I'm learning this. Put that on the box. Educational is the future. All right. Co-op agenda. As somewhat neutral operator in this conflict, Washara will be a valuable ally. You are intrigued by his promises of undying gratitude and choose to help him. In order for you to win the game, the following condition must be met in addition to fulfilling a common victory condition. At the end of the game, Washara is the only leader on his side. Or, at the end of the game, Washara must be alive, and during the game, at least one leader on his side has been defeated.
So we have to let a leader die. But don't.
Well, they gave us two, and this guy actually has only the stats of a regular unit. He's also the seeker and the mobile guy. I vote for the old cranky, this guy, the old cranky Warak.
Okay.
Like, look at this guy. He's done. Like, let's just finish this guy.
Yeah, he's halfway there, anyways.
Yeah, but I could also see wanting to snuff out this leader that's moving other units in quickly. But both of them kind of are doing the same idea.
So sorry, let's just read those again really quickly.
At the end of the game, Washara is the only leader on his side.
Okay.
Or at the end of the game, Washara must be alive, and during the game, at least one leader on his side has been defeated.
Okay.
So Washara or whatever, this guy right here must stay alive.
Okay.
Or else none of these can happen.
Protect at all costs.
But if he's on this side, we need to have one of these defeated at some point,
or both.
Or both, yeah, to be the only leader.
But I don't want both.
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
this is weird. Usually we try to protect the leaders, and this time we're trying to
But
kill
here's
one.
the thing. Killing both these guys reduces motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we have that ability to raise motivation. So it's like kind of okay for them to get hurt and die and that kind of stuff. And none of these guys have that like injured ability to lower it
No.
extra when they get damaged and stuff.
No.
Man, this is gonna be messy. There's a lot going on here, and I understand why I was saying this like the biggest battle yet and all this. Like when I was setting it up, I was like, oh, my head is starting to hurt already. But this is interesting. This is what we've trained for. All right.
Okay. Do you want to grab a die and we'll roll a die for who's going first?
Sure.
Or do you want to just roll?
Odd, even.
Okay.
Odd.
Odd.
All
Okay,
right, so
it's
I'm
you.
first.
Oh, we didn't draw anyways.
Yeah, we'll draw.
I gave a quick shuffle to my decks. I don't know if you.
Oh,
wanna do
whatever.
that
I
as
shuffled
well.
them before we got going, so it's
Okay,
fine.
so I got food poisoning and carrier pigeon.
But I still probably should. Even though I just figured out what needs to be done here. I didn't even know ahead of time, so.
What?
I said I just figured out what we even need to do.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even I didn't even look at our co-op agenda
No,
or
I know,
anything.
I
so.
know, I know. Faulty Joe is here. Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Okay.
I thought an oscillate was an archaic measure of distance in the U.S. Awesome. Nope. Nope.
All right. I don't really know the plan of attack here. I think we need to let a few rounds play out and go from there. Or do we just immediately try to raise
So,
bear
oh,
above?
sorry. This matters. We got to do this. I know we discussed it a little bit, but
yeah,
let's go. I
yeah.
forgot to go over this. This is what I wanted to go over that I forgot when I was trying to think of. There's another thing I need to talk about. So the macaws, they're not fortifying at all. Okay, their cog-based units up in the top left of the map are moving and striking very heavily. The other units are going to move a little bit, but strike more. Okay. But remember, even the movement on this star one, that's the guy that's going to move everyone else. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that they other units don't have much move. The ocelots that are hanging out with them, they only have 2 groups, but they are doing a little move, a little cover, but a lot of striking. And the yellow side, so we have no movement on the circle and the star base. So that's these last 2 with the leaders. So the star group is on this space. They're not moving ever, really. And this unit group here with the regular guy and that leader aren't moving. So they're standing their ground. So if we fortify these, we should be like pretty safe in doing so.
Yeah, but it also means that the other guys have to come close enough to be attacked by the bears. Because if these guys aren't moving, let's say these guys get taken out early.
You understand that these guys, I just said, these guys are mobile and seekers.
Yeah.
They move at a very quick rate. These guys are moving normal, and this leader is moving everybody.
Yeah, but I'm saying
So
they're all coming, which
yes.
could be overwhelming.
But
Where
that's what
instead
I'm
of like
saying.
them going and like pinging one at a time as they go closer.
But they already can reach. They already can reach some, so it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
well.
These ones can move.
I'm just saying
the
it could be
Chargers
very
can
bad.
move. No, the Chargers can move.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be taken out very quickly with all of.
But you don't want these guys moving into the fire,
No,
right?
I know.
So they're not moving in. What I'm saying is you can put fortifications here. These guys will reach them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But if we know it's safe bet to spend actions trying to keep these guys alive. But we also want one of these 2 guys to get snuffed out. This leader here is 8 health, and this leader up here is 4.
Yeah.
But he's still not in the fray. But again, they do that whole seeker targeting thing, and they will move twice. And remember, when they strike, they also move. So extra move, they'll all be up in that business quick.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about bears not being in range of attacking somebody. That won't be a problem. All right. And that is that. Yeah, they got a ton of strikes. Like everybody here has strikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're okay. Unless these back guys strike now without extra range, but this guy has 3 range, so 1, 2, 3 can already fire. These guys all in the front have extra range, or enough range. And that's it. And hello, White Rabbit.
Hello. All right, you're first.
All right. And I have the ability, companion units gain +1 range until you leave your space. So maybe I should be the one to go back with these leader guys to give them the extra range. And the hunter, remember the hunters have the ability, if they can reach a leader, they prioritize that leader. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stand on this space, this hunter now can hit this leader. But he also would hit this leader first, maybe?
The front line
1,
sign is
2,
straight.
3. And it goes this way. Where does it go? It goes this way. So if he's in front, it goes like this, comes back around. I think
It'll hit him first, because definitely he's like in front of him. So
that's not good. We don't want anyone hitting that guy. So I don't want to give him extra range. Never mind.
okay.
I need to get this guy out of harm's way.
Yeah. Which guy? This guy.
This leader.
Yeah, we need to move that guy.
But he's going to move with this guy, so
Unless we
I need
get
him
him
separate.
away.
Yeah.
You don't have.
No, I don't. I was just talking with what I have.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will put 2 fortification on a space with any unit. Let's go with... now, I'm curious, though, and I noticed it did say... Where did it say that? It kept saying on his side.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a chance he switches sides?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a possibility? I don't know if it happens in this scenario. Maybe he just helps out them later or something and means by that. Like, but it's not saying...
this event that might happen if...
Oh, yeah, the event. Yeah. So I'm just based on it. Keeps saying this on his side. It doesn't say at the end of the game he has to be like the only leader of his of like, you know, the macaws or whatever. So that's just something I noticed. So if that's the case, if that is a possibility, I'm only saying that so we don't make the mistakes of fortifying both leaders. If somehow he switches sides, we need one of those leaders to die.
Right, we'd have to pull them away from the fortification.
Yeah.
If they're not going to move themselves.
Yeah, so that's just something to think about. So like what leader, I don't know. I would assume I want to keep the healing one alive more. So I'm gonna put it on the spot with the healing bear guy. All right. Then I'm gonna play distraction for the extra 3 movement on it. And I want to go 1, 2, 3 to come back with this leader we want to protect. And I'm going to see if I can maybe move him out, keep him healed, something. Just hopefully we draw into that. All right, ending my turn. I should have a first player token.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I got food poisoning and mixed groups. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I will use carrier pigeon for movement. And I will move 1, 2. I'll go to this space here.
So you're with the bear leader?
Yes. And then I have 2 fortification, and I'm thinking about just kind of splitting them. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Okay. That is me. I will draw 2 cards. Encouraging words and distraction.
Okay. Now we go to their turn.
Yep. And we have 0 information here, so this should be exciting.
So the macaws are going to closing strike. So it's normal speed. Just before this task, move each unit in this group forward 1 space. And it is the star base, which unfortunately is the leader that's going to move all those adjacent units with. So that's bad news.
Okay. I have, for the bears, a sturdy cover. Each unit in this army gains +2 defense until the end of the round, which is good.
All right. Then we have the reckless strike from the red ocelot group. Each unit in this group deals and takes double damage until the end of this round, after adjusting the incoming damage based on fortifications, defense, and shatter. And then it's the circle group striking, so it's the front guys here. And one of them is a hunter, and he has 1, 2, 3 range, so he can't reach.
Okay, well, I have normal, and they're all normal.
All normal.
Okay, I have cover.
So you're first, because these are both strikes.
So the circles will get technically 4 defense, which I think is sad since they're in the back.
Each unit in this army gains +2 until the end of the round, and units in this group gain +2.
Yeah.
And they're on a place with +1 damage.
And they're back here and not in the front line.
Okay.
So
that's that. Okay, so let's do the red. It's all simultaneous for these 2, but let's do the closing, actually, of the star base guys. This is the problem.
What?
So it happens simultaneously. But just before this unit goes, it's going to do its move, which is going to move everyone else, which then I think then the strikes would happen together. So I think all the red guys would move also, and these guys. So just before this unit goes, moves forward 1 space.
Yeah, I guess it would just depend. Would the reds have striked? Because if it's
No,
happening...
no. It's simultaneous.
Yeah.
And this says just before it does its simultaneous strike,
Okay, yeah.
it moves, and obviously that would make the other guys move, I would assume. Okay, so they move, and the adjacent guys, so everyone in these spaces, is going to come forward a space. I will move along.
Whoa.
Okay. I know. That's why I said they would be right up in the business really quick. Now we're going to attack with the circles, these 2 guys, and the stars up here. So this hunter, 1, 2, 3, can only hit that guy. No, he can hit this guy too. So it's going around, front, around, front, around. We'll come and smack this guy, right? Yeah, I think he goes for this guy.
Okay.
Right? Because it's looping around, it'll eventually come to these and hit him. Okay,
So he hits for, sorry, how many?
Well, we got to add it together if other units are also attacking. This is the thing that gets all confusing when you have so many attacking at the same time. You have to make sure, like, if they have the same target, kind of like make sure it's going after the same guy, because the damage isn't applied. They find all their targets together, right? That's kind of how it works, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that guy's target is this guy.
So
this
this
guy's
guy.
target is this guy.
Okay, yep. And then these 2 in the front here.
They'll target this guy.
They don't have any abilities or anything weird. No. Oh, that's these other guys. Yeah, sorry. That's these other guys. And he's just a move. Okay.
Okay, so let's just do this one against this guy first, and then we'll do all those 3 against that guy.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So this guy just hits for 3. And this is a charger. So he's no defense.
Okay, so and he has 6 health.
6 health. So he's now halfway into the dirt.
Okay. And I think this other one, unfortunately.
Yeah. So this guy hits for 3.
Okay.
This guy hits for 3. That's 6. And this leader is this leader. So he hits for 3 also. So that's 9.
He is dead.
Hitting this guy.
He only has 6. That'll put our motivation for the Bears on 5.
Womp womp.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That was everyone attack?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're good?
I think so. Red circles, blue stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we will move this and we will go on to round 2, if you will. Will you move that up there?
Yep.
I'm going to... Wow. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to use some influence here. I think these bears need to start taking some birds out or we're in trouble. Everything on this side only hits for 3.
Yeah, that's standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. It's just these assassin guys. These 2 guys are like heavy hitters, but everyone else is all like all in the 3 range. They'll just have like different health and defense values.
All right, I'm going to use 1 influence, and I'm going to look at the task deck. We got a cog strike, so these 2 will strike.
But we don't know if it's revoked or moving back first or double striking.
If I
I
look
have
at
one
it,
extra I can give you.
Yeah, you don't need it on your side?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'll look at the ploy deck, and we'll see what they're going to do together. They're going to do an overwhelming strike, which means each unit in this group targeting enemies with a lower base health will get +3.
Okay.
Okay, so we can leave that as is. I'm happy with that.
What is the speed?
Slow.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, they could get wiped before they even attack. So.
Do you want to give me one, or are you okay with that? I would just look at another one.
Well, no, we want them to do that. We just need these guys not to do a fast strike.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. I can only look at one, and I can't do anything with it. So, but you'll have cards, so I could at least start the looking.
Yeah, and then I can pass.
All right,
that's it for me. Yeah.
Please draw influence. Only one.
Yeah, only one. Well, 1 is better than 0.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so I'm going to use influence of 1. Actually, I can mess with the range of these guys. But let's look at...
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
if
of
these
decks
guys
to
get to
manage
go,
on that
they
side.
kill. Yeah, I know, that's the problem. I'm only... How does it work? I'm companion with these guys only?
Yep. Unless I guess they were in the same space, red and blue, then you'd be companion with both.
Yeah, but of course I'm not. Alright, so we will just...
Do you want to move to the blue? Because you do have a card left.
Yeah, I know, but I might save it.
Okay.
They're just moving the star bases. These guys are getting closer to the battle.
Okay.
It's kind of not good.
That's not the worst.
Okay. All right. Done. Draw 2 cards. Go ahead.
Nope, that was me. So we're going to go
Let's do it.
here.
Macaws. Closing strike with the circles. So they're going to move forward and strike.
Okay. And again, we know we have overwhelming strike on this side.
And then we have unexpected move. So we're going to roll the die in a second, and we'll re-roll until a group with units is chosen. Replace the insignia of this order's task card with the insignia. Oh, so it might not even be those guys moving forward.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's roll a die, and we get a cog.
Cog. Okay. So can I have that, please?
Yeah. Oh, you don't have any cogs, so you have to roll again.
The red. Yes, you're right.
Circles.
Circle. So it changes it up.
Okay. Okay. So speed-wise, I have
Normal,
slow.
normal.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
going first.
So these circles are just moving forward, but he can't.
No. Okay.
And then this guy, sorry, forward 1 space circles. Forward 1 space first.
Okay.
And then they're going to strike.
Sweet.
So circles are hitting for 3 on. This guy would hit here.
Yep. And the
on
guard. Yep.
And this circle would also hit the guard because he's within range.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage going on the
Okay.
guard.
He has 1 defense, 5, so he is dead.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's
'cause
got
he's on a space
fortification.
with fortification plus 1 defense. He has his own defense.
Okay, so
we have
1.
to go in order here. You would actually do remove fortifications of 3. So that absorbs 3 of that 6.
Yep.
Then you would check the incoming defense, subtract that 1 and 2. So that takes it down to only 1. And that's what he gets hit with. So he has 4 health left.
Okay.
But because he's guard, he's going to help them absorb all the damage and rip through those fortifications over and over again because he's there. But he keeps these front guys alive.
That's true.
That's how that works.
That's
so
true.
we need to heavily keep fortifying that space because it's going to keep getting, like, smashed.
Yeah. Well,
Tis but a flesh wound.
exactly. Okay, so now the cogs are going to strike on this side. So that's this guy and this guy. So clearly we have 1 straight ahead and 1 straight ahead. So this guy is the charger. He's hitting for 3 on this one. Does he have
Each
any?
unit in this group targeting enemy units with lower base health. So what's his
Oh,
base
yeah,
health?
yeah, sorry. His base health is 6.
And their base health on these red ocelots is only 5, so it's less. So he gets whatever that says.
So he gets 6, actually. That's good.
So he's plus 3 for his attack. Mm-hmm. So he hits for 6 on this unit.
Yep.
And this unit only has 5 health and no defense or anything. Pew!
Okay.
Down to 9.
And then this one, same. Well, what's his base health? His is 6. Is it?
Base health is 5, same as like
same
a regular
thing?
unit. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll do the exact same thing.
Pew! Down to 8.
Okay. Okay. Round 3.
Round 3.
I'm wondering about. Oh, you're at. We got to make sure that we watch. This.
Yeah, I've been looking.
8 to 5.
Mm-hmm. So we still have to have a leader die on his side, or both other leaders die on his side. Mm-hmm. So we have to have 1 or 2 blue parrot leaders die before we get down to 1 and 2 on each side's motivation.
Right.
But I don't know. What do we want to do? I mean, these guys are going to do something soon.
I know.
They're going to come in and wreck shop. Okay.
Yeah, they're just watching from atop the hill right now.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Okay, so this hunter, 1, 2, 3, is now in range to snipe this leader. So
I know, we need a friendly guide.
Yeah, I know. But in the meantime, I will just put 2 fortifications on this space.
Okay.
And I'll do 2 movement. 1, 2. And I'll drop 2 fortifications on our bear buddy space. Draw my 2 cards. Your turn.
Okay, I will place as well 2 fortifications on my current. Yeah, we're gonna do enough this space to protect this bear if we can. I will save. This card, and I will draw 2.
So
A false order. No,
friendly
I
guy.
saw when I saw the bunny, I was like, but no.
It's a fox.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Drawing these cards.
Yeah.
A swift move from the star bases, which that leader is going to pull everyone adjacent forward.
Well,
one.
it can't move actually, so.
Why
Oh
not?
yeah, sorry, that's you.
Yeah, I'm just chilling there. I knew they'd come to me eventually.
Oh, I got to revoke on this side, so we're canceling the cog strike. That's not good.
Okay, and then we have an unexpected strike with the red stars that have the extra range sitting on that space that I fortified.
Okay, so start
So,
of the
hold on.
phase.
Can
I'm
I-
gonna. Yep, I'm gonna do this first.
Okay,
Start
they
of the
cancel.
phase. Yep.
Unexpected makes it circle bases instead striking. So just this lonely guy. All right, so fast. Move the units in the star forward. That's this leader and this leader. So it brings this guy forward. Oops. Brings this guy forward into my space, and they were adjacent with these guys. So unfortunately, that is very scary.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this guy's out of
crazy.
control. And then now we have a normal strike with this guy in the back here. So he is just going to reach this guy for 2 range and hit him for 3.
Okay, he has no defense. He's just
Done, son.
Yep. Wow. Wow, we might need to do some raising motivation.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
we're
raise
at
their
3
motivation.
here.
I know.
Holy moly. Okay, I guess I'll do
So-
that on my turn.
Yeah, we can do it as many times as we want, but it's like you just take an attempt.
Yeah, you got to roll the
Did
die.
we move? Are we on the right turn?
Yep.
Okay. Should be. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you have to discard the card and then roll the die, and if it's higher than the round, you're good.
Okay. So now we're done their stuff. Round 4. My turn.
Nope, me.
Oh, your turn. Okay.
Yeah. So let's do.
So you want to roll on the die. What is it? You need a 7 or higher.
No, you need to be higher than the
Oh, higher
current
than the
round.
round, yeah,
Yeah, so I think if we do it
What
now,
was the 7 or higher thing?
7 or higher was one of these guys' abilities.
Oh, that's right. Oh, each time. Ah, I forgot that. I forgot it. Ah, stop. I knew it. I knew there'd be something we forget. I'm trying to like be very slow and cautious, but there's like too much.
So sorry, what was his?
Each time his side gains or loses motivation, we roll a D7, the D12 here, and then on a 7 or higher, it has to go. So his
So you have to roll
side, so
2
twice.
times.
Yeah, I got to roll twice. So it could make that go down even faster.
Okay.
But the thing is, it could have made it go down. No.
No, it wouldn't have.
6. They were on. Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
were on 4 or 5, right?
Yeah. So 7.
Yep. Down
Okay.
1 more to 7. 6. So we're good.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I knew
Okay.
there was something.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I don't know
Ooh,
what I
gotta be
thought.
careful with that. All right.
Okay. So I think we've caught everything. I am going to attempt to increase their motivation. I am companions with them. So I have to roll higher than a 4.
Is that all it is?
I think that's
Or
why
is
you're
it-
tracking the round.
If roll is equal to or higher than the current round, raise that motivation side by 1. So equal to or higher.
so I have to
So it's
roll-
gonna be harder to do later in the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm gonna
Oh my.
7.
7.
So we're good. Okay. Do I
So we're at
try?
a 4. These guys are at 7.
I think I try one more time.
Yeah, I'm down.
While it's easy.
I'm
Okay, so
down,
I'll do one
sure.
more. Attempt. 3 does not succeed.
Oh my god.
Okay, well. 10.
10.
Okay, so 5 on
5?
this side, 7 on that side. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, I'll draw 2 cards first. Sorry. Okay, carrier pigeon, emergency care. Oh, emergency care. And I'm on the space with this bear. Okay, hopefully it doesn't die before I can use it.
Well, that's, I can help with that. So I'll choose another player to draw a card from the resource deck, and then you give me one of your cards.
False order. Okay, I'll give you that.
All right. But it's only 1 damage on him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was more. It's probably better to put 2 fortifications there.
That's fine too.
Yeah,
because
I'll just put 3 fortifications there, actually, because I'm adjacent to it, right? So I'll just throw them on top there.
we'll make like a defensive
Oh,
castle.
fort, yeah. Okay. Draw 2.
Yeah, fort.
And, well, there's friendly
There
guy
it
and local
is.
contracts. Okay, so my next move is to get this guy
Yeah. Okay.
back to here or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they're
That's
done.
it. Oh, holy! These rounds are going so fast.
I know, but evasive strike. So the stars, the leader up here is going to move back. No, it's after. Sorry, they strike first, then they move back. This is where I get confused, and I always forget evasive.
Okay. Bears are going to do an overwhelming strike.
The circle.
circles?
No. Yeah, it's these guys. The ocelots on these sides.
Oh, they're not bears. Sorry, the yellow. Sorry, I should just call them yellow.
And then a regular cover from the. Oh, our leader boy is going to cover the one we want to keep safe. Sweet, but it's regular, and they're slow.
Yep.
Or normal. Sorry.
So normals are going first.
Normal cover would go first. So these 2 star units right here, plus 2 defense
Okay.
for the round. All right. And then normal over here. So strike with the stars. So the leader here.
So
3
this
and
guy's
3.
guard, so they're just both going to
Yeah,
go for him.
so it's 6 coming at him, so that'll wipe out 6 of these.
All right.
Leaves 1 left.
Okay. Okay.
So our fortifications
No
are
more.
eaten. Then they move back. So this is where I always get excited, then I forget to look back at the cards. Immediately after this task, move each unit in this group backwards 1 space.
Now, when this guy moves, does that move everyone else back?
Let's read. When Chaliana moves according to her move task, that's not a move task. All allied units from different groups that are on the same adjacent spaces move with her 1 space in the same direction.
Okay.
So this is not specifically a move task, but this guy, just these decisive leader, he makes them do a move task when they strike and don't hit. So
Okay.
if for some reason that was causing this guy to move, then that would work. But
Okay. So on this side, we have an overwhelming strike with the circles. That's these 2 guys here. So clearly they're going.
what's their base health? So it's an
this
8.
guy's on your side. Oh, yeah.
So this matters. So only this guy, each unit in this group. So this unit is an 8. So whoever's he's targeting is most likely less. So he'll get a +3. But the other unit in there is only a 5 base health. So unless they're lower base health.
Well, it's this one.
Yep, which is 5 base
Oh,
health.
yeah. So it depends on who they're exactly. Depends on who
Well,
they're
he's targeting the leader. We know this for sure. But which leader? It depends on the attack target priority.
It'll go this way.
Well, I know, but then it starts going in a circle, right?
Yeah, it always starts in front of them and then
Yeah,
goes around.
then it goes around.
Yeah.
So it hits this guy,
Yeah.
this leader.
So his base health is not higher. We know that. So
Correct. So he is only attacking for 3. Doesn't get a +3 bump here.
Right.
He tries to hit this leader. This leader has +2. So he takes 1 unless he has a defense. He does, so he doesn't
takes
take
none.
anything.
Okay.
Boom.
Then
This
this
guy.
guy. So I have to look at what the targeting priority is when there's 2
Right
people
here.
in the same space. You have it on there?
Yep. Most damaged enemy unit, lowest ranked enemy unit, and randomly with a dice roll.
So he's attacking this guy.
Yep.
Okay, so his base health is higher, obviously. He attacks for 3, +3 is 6. On
Hitting
this
the little
one.
guy, and the little guy's just 5 health and has nothing else protecting him, so pew!
He's done.
It goes down 1, and now I gotta roll a die because of our friendly, crazy ocelot leaders here that love to dance and mess with stuff. So
10, that's
this
bad.
makes it go to 5.
So
They're
now
not
we're on
higher.
the
They're-
same.
they're-
So
They're equal, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Let's check the scenario event takes place immediately if the side with the yellow army has higher motivation than the side with the red and blue armies.
okay.
So,
So
not higher, they're
if
equal.
one more on this side dies or
So
something
you-
happens with a revoke,
So I might want to raise this one if I can. I'm a companion with them, so
yeah.
is that
But
all?
I don't know if this is good
is
or
that
bad.
all for their phase? This is done? This one covered.
Yeah, because this was the last low strike.
This one attacked. Did we attack with these guys? And then they moved back. Who'd they attack? They attacked the
They
guard
attacked
and
that
destroyed
guy.
all
Yep,
that. Okay.
yep, we're good. And
All
then
right.
this is done.
So pass this over. My turn.
Round 5.
Yes, round 5. So
Do you want it? You can try if you want, but I wonder if that's bad or good. I'm so curious. Wonder. But you're right. If it does switch things up, I mean.
We still need one of these two guys to die, and this guy's not even moving into the fight.
I know.
What are we
I don't
gonna
know what
do?
to say.
I don't want it to end too soon, though.
Well, it can't end.
Yeah. If they hit 0,
Oh, if they hit
it
0.
ends.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they
yeah.
hit 1 or 2 at the end. If they're both in 1 or 2,
true, true.
it ends, and we don't have one of these leaders dead. We're in trouble.
True.
So I don't know what to say. I need this. I need this leader to get out of here, so this hunter targets this leader.
Right. So maybe just use your friendly guide instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right. 1. Oh, sorry. Friendly guide. So my movement will move this guy back here. Actually, he'll move this guy this way because you will move with her because she or he or whoever this is.
Oh yeah, I would move him back up.
She
will move
this
her.
she-devil right here that likes to bring the whole army with her. Very motivational she is. I'm not a fan.
Okay.
So I got to keep him away from her so she doesn't keep pulling him in.
True.
But the problem is this hunter still can reach this guy here. So I need to move him even more because he's going to move forward himself.
Okay. Draw 2 cards. Maybe you'll get.
Yep. Look out in emergency care.
See, I could let you draw and see if you get it.
Sure, I
Okay,
don't know.
so carrier
Unless you have
pigeon.
something more important to protect this guy.
Well, I was just going to do some fortification. You can also give me emergency care for fortification if you want.
Yeah, unless I need to heal that guy. We don't know anything, so. All right, I'll draw. Right, you played it?
Yep.
Emergency care. Okay,
Okay.
you can have an emergency
Okay.
care. If I got emergency care, you can have emergency care.
Okay, so I'll use emergency care, but I will use it for fortifications for 2.
Which spot are you on?
I'm on this one.
Okay.
And then I will use another fortification. We're just going to try to keep this bear alive as long as we can to protect this leader. This leader seems fine over here, just chilling. Okay, and then we'll take 2 cards.
I'm just worried it's like getting down so quickly.
Oh, 2 fortification. Yeah, I know.
So that's us done.
Yep.
We didn't try to raise anyone's motivation.
No.
That's I think was a bad case.
No, I needed to do some. I think we both needed to do what we did there,
Okay.
just in case.
I'll take a root for it. So revoking on the Macaw's side, there is still a circled unit in play, so they will revoke. And then we have the red ocelots, still have a star base in there, so he is going to bold strike.
Okay.
So he's going to roll a die, and based on that, his attack will be modified.
Okay, and we have a sturdy fortify on this side is normal, but revoke is going to happen first, which is going to be a bad thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I was talking about. We don't like. Okay.
Well, maybe this is not
so
bad.
boom, stop. Here we go. Event.
Maybe this is not bad.
Here we go. Oh no. The scenario's event takes place immediately if the side with the yellow army has higher motivation. 5, 4. Oh no. All right.
Hopefully
So we
it's
flip.
good.
Here we go. Event. Woshira's Gambit. Woshira felt a change in the battlefield. The tides of battle seemed to be turning against them, and their army suddenly had the upper hand. Go with the flow, as I always say, Woshira mused to himself as he turned to his troops. With a quick gesture of his paw, he ordered his fighters to engage their now former allies. The mercenaries then expertly redirected their strikes and shots, clearly accustomed to the move. Woshira had a wide grin on his face. He had never lost a battle, and he wasn't going to start now. This trading mofo. Wow. I was right when I said the side thing. I was even
Yeah,
like...
because the way you...
Yeah, the way this says it, it's like on his side. I was like, All right, here we go.
Maybe this is good for us.
So Captain Woshara, his army changes sides. If there is at least one blue unit and Captain Woshara on the game board, read and execute the steps below. Otherwise, nothing happens. The red army is now considered to be on the same side with the yellow.
Okay.
This is nuts. All right. you can put all this stuff on your side now. I don't know, however you want to
Yep.
organize your business.
Holy moly. Okay.
Okay. Adjust the Red Army's frontline side. Oh, we didn't even have
Oh, we
it
didn't even
out.
put it out, but they're both the same.
Yeah, it should have been the same, but I just set up one there. So
you want? I can get
yeah,
it
grab
out
the
just
red,
for
just put it
fun.
on that side pointing this way. Yeah, I was being dumb. There was two. Yeah, there was two arrows. Whoops. Yep, that's correct.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right. Increase the motivation of the side with the yellow and now red armies by 2.
Okay, so we're going to 7.
Remember to roll the die for Captain Washar's ability and adjust the motivation accordingly.
Okay, because now she's on this side. Oh,
9.
you have to do it 2 times.
1.
So
It says, hold on, what does it say? Read it. Where is it?
right here. Each time Washara's side gains or loses motivation. Okay, roll the die.
So it gained 2,
Yeah.
but you just roll it and it says adjust 1 additional in that direction.
Okay. That sucks. Because now that side's very low. And this
Yep.
side's very high.
Yep. So that
Whoa.
event was a bad thing. I told
That
you.
was a huge swing.
Told you it was bad. All right. If the side with the blue army has at least 3 motivation, lower their side's motivation by 1.
Whoa.
Just went down to 3.
3 to 8.
This full event can only happen once, but if at another time later in the scenario, the side with the red army has lower motivation than the opposing side, Captain Washar's army changes sides again.
Oh my god.
This happens only if Captain Washara is alive and his currently allied army has at least 1 unit on the game board. At that point, resolve just the 2 steps listed below. The steps are: the red army is now considered to be on the side with the higher motivation. Adjust the red army's frontline sign to match their allied army's front sign. Remember to continue playing exactly where you left off. And then there's game end conditions are both the same. If at least one side, we lose. If one side has 0 motivation, you win. If both sides are ready to withdraw. And we still have trying to survive to the end of the game with Washara being either the only leader on his side or ending it where at least one leader has been defeated on his side.
Wow.
So now he's on this side, so we need one of these 2 leaders to die, which I was assuming could have been a thing. So this guy needs to go.
Okay.
The dancing fool.
Yeah, okay.
I like this healing bear. I mean, he's probably more annoying in scenarios too because he's keeps healing, but he'll be harder to kill is the problem because he has a guard unit.
Oh, I'm like, he hasn't gone yet to heal that bear.
Yeah, they only have like 4 cards in there, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And it could shuffle before you even get to
Well, I
them.
just want to make sure I didn't make a mistake.
And that is that. So as a stop, do not read further or flip more pages until the game end condition is met. So I'll just throw this card.
So now if that side gets higher than this side, she's going to switch again. Wow, she's the traitor. She just jumps to, it's like, what is that, bandwagon or whatever? Is that what you call it in sports when you just cheer for the team that's winning?
Yeah, I guess. That sports ball stuff.
Okay. That's that. We were where? Oh, we did the revoked only. And that's what changed everything.
Yep.
Okay, so that canceled that.
So that canceled
So
the
then-
move of the circle unit up here that wouldn't even move anyway.
Okay, so we got normal and normal. So the cover's going to happen first. So circles are going to fortify. Each unit in the circle group places 1 fortification on their space.
So up to 3 here.
Perfect. Okay, and then the bold strike.
Not perfect. That's very bad.
Oh, I guess that is bad. We have to move that one now.
Yep.
Okay, so if you can roll the die, and based on the roll, we'll adjust the range.
3 cog.
Is -1 range to the
No, attack.
attack to the star, which is here. And now
He has range of, on your side, I don't know what the range is.
that's this one, range of 2.
So can he reach anybody? I don't think
Because
so.
now he's facing this way, so 1 and yeah, they'll hit there.
Oh yeah, because he's this side attacking now. Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to be confusing.
Okay, so he will be attacking this guy. And his attack is -1, so he's attacking for 2.
So I really should have poisoned that leader, which I wanted to do earlier, but I didn't.
Okay, this guy has no defense, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so he's just attacking this little bird for 2. The front bird.
Okay.
Okay. That is that. I'll take that, and we'll adjust the round to 6, and it's me, sorry. I don't know what to do.
We got to raise this side's motivation a little bit.
So I got to move then. All right, so I'm going to move for 1.
Well, I can also do it on my turn, but I only have 2 chances.
Yeah, let's move for 1. I'll just move here.
Ah, yes.
And then let's spend and hope I roll a 6 or higher. 12.
Sweet. So they go up.
And we don't have to roll for anything.
No roll.
Okay,
Only that side.
that's me. I'll draw 2.
But that side could come down faster, right? Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Like, now he's on that side.
we don't want to have...
Yeah, we just want to keep this like out of harm's way from ending.
Yeah, I'll take 2 cards, and that'll be my turn done. Oh, friendly guide. Okay, so I can move somebody. Maybe I can move this one closer
Into
or
fire?
into fire. Yeah,
That'd be nice.
but this guard still's the problem. Unless
Yeah,
I
but
move
you
him
move it.
this way.
Yeah. No.
Like for these guys? Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
Right, because this guy's going to keep absorbing any hits
Yeah.
in this vicinity right now. I don't know. Okay, I'll think
So
about
we
that.
let him die, or move him back. Yeah, maybe move the guard away.
Oh, that's a better idea.
But then you also have to get him out, I think, because if he's the guard's there, it might be.
No, I think I need to get the leader out first. We'll separate the leader out because the guard can't stay around forever if we stop fortifying it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Don't want to give anyone stealth. I really don't know what's.
I think you at least try 1 roll.
Oh yes, that's what I want. Do I though?
Yeah, because 5 to if you get it to 5,
Sure,
5
sure.
to 8 is.
All right, I'll play this card to do a roll. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. A 9.
There you go. You got it.
So this side goes up to
So
5.
5 to 8.
So here's the thing: we could mess with it where we want them to switch, so he goes back to this side. If we just need 1 leader to die, because what I worry is even though we move this guy out and we start getting him hit, he may not be dead yet, and then this guy switches sides. So now we're like, oh crap, we need to have one of these birds die. This guy needs to die, but he refuses to come into battle. I want to poison him and then let him get attacked, but he will not come in there. But remember, once these guys move, they hit for 5 each, so they will like blow up whatever's going on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
These guys just won't work with me here, and we don't. I'm not saving up enough cards to actually manipulate the decks properly. But yeah, I feel there's too
hold
much
on.
control.
Did I miss something? I think I missed something here. Yes.
Who?
So this dancing leader who did the fortify.
But it's only.
After their group performs an order, roll the die, swap
Oh.
positions of an allied adjacent unit.
But he's probably gone like twice, right? So that would have changed.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, that would have changed where he was. Yeah, see, it's messed it up.
Well, one was. Hold on. I think one was. I think one was revoked. Oh no, that
Oh,
revoked
it would
the
have been the very
strike.
first.
Shoot.
All right, let's try to
Okay.
rectify this a little bit at least.
Yeah.
So he just went, right? So a cog.
He.
What does it say exactly?
After his group has performed an order, roll the die. Swap positions
okay.
of him with an allied adjacent unit. Prioritize units from the rolled group.
Okay, so we could do it like that. So there's no cogs, but we could just pick either or. We could switch him with this leader, leave him with the guard guy, or just take the guard guy out of there. And then we'd have to randomly with a die roll decide who gets hit by damage here. Mm-hmm. But then again, he would have gone again.
Yeah.
Did he hit anybody?
No.
No, right?
Yes.
He did, I think. That's annoying.
Well, roll it again because it would have rolled again. Cog. So you go
he
that
would
way.
have been up here. Let's see how different things would be.
Okay, and now it's going to go one more right now.
No, that's only 2. You just showed me 2 circle cards.
3
right?
circle cards are in there.
Oh, really? Oh, my.
Sorry.
So he would have
Actually-
striked on the second one. So he would have been here and did a strike.
No, he's not circle.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, he is a circle. Sorry. Oh my God.
100%.
Sorry.
So he would have struck probably somebody different. But I don't remember, so we're not going to roll that back. But we'll just move him at the amount of times he should move. So now on the fortify,
So we would do it
each
right
unit would have dropped fortification on their space. So one of those wouldn't be there. It would be where he is, and then we'll roll again. So he's just going to switch with whoever we want here. What do we want?
Maybe this guy? I don't
We
know.
want him in there with the leader, or we want that leader out. We could let the bear leader die. Somebody's got to die. A leader has to die on this guy's side.
Okay,
or we
so
don't
let's
win.
switch him like this.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be this guy die, but if this guy's going to keep jumping around playing games, we might not be able to get him dead.
Yeah.
But this guy might just sit there. But this guy heals, so it's like, I don't know.
Sorry, I thought that he only did that when he moved.
Yeah,
And
no,
I totally, sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah, I thought the same. I assumed that too. It was
Yeah.
only on movement, but it's after he's performed an order.
Okay.
Wow, that guy's crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I want him to die.
Okay.
When in doubt, poison. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that might have slightly changed. Maybe
100% would have
that
changed.
guy wouldn't have died. This guy may have died instead.
Yep, that definitely would have had a butterfly effect and totally changed things, but I'm not going to figure out who would have hit what and which round and then would have changed whichever. It changes so many things when you miss one little thing.
Yeah.
But we'll just keep it going as best we
forward,
can.
Yeah, sorry.
But we got to remember that's what he does.
Yep.
So I still have a lookout card here for some reason in my hand. I don't even know what was happening.
You're going.
Oh, it's
And
my
then I
turn?
realized that. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was from, yeah.
So what did I do? I played this
rolled.
to roll. Oh, okay. So this guy's at 5. They're at 8.
Yeah.
So we need bears to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a mess. We need these guys to move, come in and kill the bears, but I don't know.
I can start looking through their, oh, I need to move. Oh, no, I don't anymore. Yeah, so I'll look through the blue guy's deck and maybe I'll look for their move and try to bring it up
Yeah, I'm just
forward.
going to hold a card, see what happens. I'll draw 2. Oh, there's friendly guide, so I can hopefully move this jerk out of here.
Okay, I will, oh, I was first.
All right, so let's see what happens here. The macaws, a regular move.
There you go. That's them.
Yes, nice of you to join us, you
Finally.
stinking birds.
Okay, so for the yellows, circles have a regular strike. We will not forget the dancing leader.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully.
And we have a regular cover for circles for red. There is no. Oh, yeah, there is.
Yep,
Okay.
one right here.
Okay, regular or normal.
So I got to move here.
Yep, you're first.
All right, so they're mobile. And they're seekers. Let's try to do this correctly.
So this is their target right now.
Okay, so to move closer, these both get them equal distance. So this guy's going to move here first. This guy, I assume, will also move there because front line sign.
Yep.
Then they get to move again because they're mobile. This guy obviously will just move forward this way. And this guy will move this way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Okay.
All right.
Then we have circles are going to cover. Units in this group get +2 fortification. Or,
Here,
sorry,
this guy.
defense.
Yep.
And then circles are going to strike. So we have just, these two.
Yep.
Okay.
So this guy
So-
prioritizes leaders. Is there a leader within range? 1, 2, 3. This there is right here, but there also is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They're tied.
So it's going to be this one.
This goes. It does this whole.
Yeah, because it always starts in front and then goes around. So if you did like,
So
actually,
it's
no,
this
you're
guy,
right.
the bird.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. Around here and oh no, it's this one.
No. Why'd you do that?
Here and around, here and oh yeah. Sorry, you're right. The first one.
The bird.
The bird. He's going for the bird. He is hitting for 3.
And that bird leader has 1 defense, so he takes
2.
2. Yeah, I wish I had him poisoned already, but I don't. So.
Okay, and then this guy is going to just target this guy in front of him. He is the circle base. He's going to hit for 3.
And that guy has 5 health, so
Okay.
it's not good. Not good at all.
Well, at least these guys came closer.
Yeah, I know, but I need to draw their attack, but it might shuffle up and we might not see it. I need to dig this deck. But then a revoke might happen on that. Like, things could all go crazy. And I'm not even with them, so I can't do anything.
I can.
You are,
Oh,
actually.
yeah. But so that was all their cards. That'll go to you, and we'll move to round 7.
Round 7. Okay.
So I guess after we get to round 13, we don't
So
have
I can look at the top of someone's deck. If we get to round what?
13, we don't have to track anymore because we can't roll higher than a 12.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay.
But I think at this point we just got to play the normal game and try to get them both to come down.
Yeah.
That guy will come down faster because he's allied over there. But if...
And there's more revoked. I think we've only had 1 on this side and none on this one. Yeah. So there's 2 revokes in this one and 1 in this one still.
So what I'll do,
What's
since
that?
this guy is working against the blues now, I can move him like further away from this hunter. Oh no, this hunter...
They're on the same side now.
Yeah, why were we thinking he targeted this guy at all? There's no targeting this
No.
guy. Correction. Good thing we didn't fire on that guy. But we need this guy to help eliminate this guy. So I think I need to move him.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't even a question there.
I know.
It's just because,
I know.
yeah.
It's because I forget that they've switched sides.
Yeah.
It's messing with me good here. It's not ready for this. All right. So I guess I'll play Friendly Guide. And I'll generate 3 movement points. And I will have... I don't know. Who do we need?
Oh, shoot. Let's not forget this. He's got to move again.
Okay.
The cog. So
cogs.
he's just going to switch sides.
That's not a cog.
This guy is.
What are you doing? This guy
Oh,
dances.
this guy.
So he will switch with an adjacent, but he would... A tie would be broken by cogs, but there is no cog. So what does he do next?
Prioritize. It just says prioritize.
Targeting attack priority. So he'll start going forward and spinning.
Okay.
That way, right?
Yep.
Nope, it's not that way. It is this way. Yeah,
Yeah.
this way.
So he'll
this
switch
bear.
with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Almost forgot again.
Very technical this is. Okay. All right, so I will move this guy. I guess just here. Yeah, I'll just bring him with me there. And then...
The only problem is now these guys, that would be their target, right? Because they would go here and around.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that bad?
I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'll move him back here.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, okay. And his sign goes this way. But they'll eventually... Okay, yeah, that works. I can look at the top of anyone Army's order deck. And you're with...
The blue.
So we need... I mean, it'd be awesome if these guys just wiped out Dancing Ninny there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make that happen for sure. I can just look at the top, but I also can just save and give you influence. So I will do that and I'll end my turn. All right, local contracts, mixed groups. So we've got some influence.
Okay, well, I will start by looking at the order deck of the blue, if you will.
Which?
The task, sorry.
Change of plan,
Okay.
so now we get a mix up.
Do we want the cog bases to strike?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to know now. The strike was hiding in there somewhere, but now it's gone. Like, it's just shuffled again. So
Yeah, but maybe you're shuffling it up to the top.
I don't know. They should
There's
have
two.
Yeah, there are 2. That's what's killing me. Like, I wish they got one already. Then they would have moved forward because they had no target. Then they would have moved and then struck again. It would have been nice, but... Yeah, they're not doing their job. Those guys are supposed to come in and, like, destroy. But they might never even go in this whole game and get a strike.
Yeah.
Based on this change of plan shuffling. All right.
Okay.
So here's the card you're looking at. Is a strike with the cogs. There we go.
So I don't need to go any further. So
Well,
I
you
will
might-
look at
you
the
might need to.
the ploy deck, one card at a time.
Yep, see? The
Okay,
revoke.
so I'll
See,
look
this
at
is
another
why-
one. I had 2 on
This is
the...
why you need to... a
a
double
twin strike.
strike, but -1 on their attack. A twin
Okay,
strike.
so we're going to do twin on top and revoke second.
Revoke will bring this down again. Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
I'll see if I can look at that next time.
That's so bad.
But
Well, I could give you...
one more.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so
So
sorry.
we can try to bury it a little more. So it's a regular. So you want a regular and then throw the revoked even further down?
Yeah. So with
So
the
the twin
twin
stri-
strike, that might actually take this out.
Well, that will overkill him.
Yeah.
Because they're attacking for 4 each, and I think they'll attack twice. So that's a total, and they both attack this guy, I think. So
Yeah, because they're seekers.
yeah, so that's 8, 16. They're gonna hit him for, and he's only 8 health. So
Okay,
I
so
think
that's
we're okay.
good then.
But we could just also put a
potentially.
regular there and leave the twin for some other attack coming in.
But that could be part of the getting rid of one of the leaders, and then if we just balance these hopefully correctly.
Yeah, but this is gonna have no problem dropping. We know there's a revoke. Yes, revokes could come from here
Yeah,
too.
there's 2 here and 1 here.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll lose 1 for this guy dying. That's
Yeah,
4
yeah.
total.
All right, but then if they go faster, oh man, this is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe bumping that up that 1 extra was too much, but we'll see.
Okay, so I will draw. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, this is stressing me out. Stressing me out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Whoa, twin strike.
Whoa.
Who knew?
Remedial strike.
So hold on, what's that? I don't know what that is.
Oh, sorry. Just before the
this-
task, remove 1 damage token from each of the starbase, which none of them have damage.
Yeah, because that's the... Oh, wait, we didn't move this damage token with the guard guy. Yep, we failed that. Right?
Oh.
Yes, the guard guy was the guy with 1 damage on it, right? And he
Yes.
is now here.
Yes.
So we forgot to move that damage when we were dancing with our dancing buddy.
Okay, and circles red are going to do a reckless strike. So reckless is each unit in this group takes and deals double damage. Okay. And we'll go through the whole card when we get there.
Normal, slow.
Okay, so normal, all these normal strikes will happen.
Yep, same time.
They're on the same side here. So, okay, let's figure out the circle priority of this guy.
He has
Is
3 range.
definitely going to be, his frontline sign is this way. So, whoop, it's going to be in this group here.
Okay.
So he's going to target this guy. On this side, the star bases, this one and this one. This guard has a range of 2. So I think this will be his target. And then who else? The leader, bear leader,
He
has a range of 2. So
right
same.
in front.
Okay, so this guy can go for this guy. He hits for
3.
3.
Takes this guy out. He only has 5. He has 2 damage on him, so he has total 5 health. So he's gone. Goes over here, drops this down to 4.
Okay, and then both of them attack this guy. So we know
Totally
he's
shred
dead.
him into a pile of parrot feathers.
Oh my god.
They go down to 3.
That's this side. Done. What is your strike? Oh, your
Yep.
So
Our
they're gonna
buddy's here.
twin strike this guy dead?
Well,
has
yes, there's
2.
they're seeking, so it's a leader, which that leader will be, of course.
Yep.
And yeah, we said they're gonna hit for 4 each because they both normally hit for 5. -1 on the twin strike, and then they'll resolve it again.
Okay, so they'll definitely wipe this out.
Oh.
And he has 1, so he blocks 2 damage. He has 8 health, so if they hit for more than 10, he's dead. And you said it's
They're hitting for 8 right
16?
now. No, 8 right now. We got to resolve the 8 first.
okay.
Because
So
I
he's
think
gonna
if he's
take
gone,
6.
then they target someone new.
No, he has 6.
Okay. So now they'll do it again. We know it's the same target, so then
Yeah.
they overkill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just don't know if he died first, then I think they resolve it again, and they would look for new targets, and if they don't have any, then because of this guy, they would move, and twice move.
Okay, that will lower the motivation on the side to 7.
But then we need to do his rolling the die thingy or something, right? Because you have it over there. This unit.
Yep. So
Nice.
higher than 7, so
Yep, bring it down
one
to
more to
6.
6.
Which we need to keep happening, but
Okay.
it won't always happen.
So 6 to 3.
Yep.
Well, we definitely have revokes coming. Like, there's not many cards left.
So I think we have to let a leader die on this side still, and then we're safe for if he jumps sides, if we can still bring it down equally.
Okay. That was everybody on this side. Did you do yours? Oh yeah, twin strike was last. Okay.
8.
Okay, I'm in middle of nowhere now. What am I doing? I mean, I could go in here and protect these guys.
Why are we protecting
Oh, we
them?
don't want to protect these guys.
I don't know. But the problem is they're targeting the leader. So we need... They're always going to target the leader. We can't bait.
Nope.
Unless they strike again, but their one strike could be anywhere in this giant deck. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do, really.
Well, the only thing I think I can do then, maybe, is I can throw 2 fortification on this bird. I don't know if that will save him or not.
Why do we want to save him?
Because we don't want them to completely get wiped out. Like, we need these to come down a little bit first.
Well, the only way to do that is these heavy hitters, I think, to shred through the crap we put here or put these guys in harm's way.
But I can't. I don't have stuff to do that.
Yeah, true. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
Or the other thing. Okay, the other thing that I can do, actually, is I could stealth this guy so nobody will be able to hit him this turn, which might keep him alive a little bit longer. Maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah, let's move for 1 with that card, and then I will play Lookout, so your companions have stealth until you leave this space. Okay?
Yeah, I forgot this. I don't see why. Like, I could affect the range of units in my space, but I'd have to look at before I use it. Like,
well, you could probably use it once you see the cards.
I know, but...
And you go, oh, I need that guy to hit that guy.
All right, so then on my turn...
I draw 2, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Okay.
I'm in the space of the red units. I don't know what to do here.
Well, it's going to be like a change of
die.
plans or something coming up because there's only 2 cards left here.
Yeah, we need the revokes to hit these guys.
Oh, this guy died. I'm just going to, so we don't get confused, move that away.
Please get rid of him.
So we don't have to do the dancing anymore.
The dancing ninny is gone. All right, sweet. Moment of silence. Circle. This guy did his double damage. Who did he hit?
Oh, did we not do that?
I don't know who he hit. Was it the leader? It should have been a leader because that's who he targets. Is it this leader we hit and he just hit 2?
Maybe.
Why does this leader only have 2 on him? Because he has a defense.
Yeah, you're right. So he would take...
So he would have been double damage.
So he
would have been coming in with 6.
And then he would -1.
Yeah, so this leader should be at 5.
Sorry.
Almost toast. Yeah, this game, sorry Sammy, this game's a mess, I'm sorry. We're all over the place in this playthrough. This is not going smooth, but lots to keep track of. It's crazy. Craziness. But it's good. It is very good. Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to just look for a revoked from these guys.
Well, it's definitely coming. There's 2 revokes in here.
All right, so can I just see the top card?
Yeah. Surprise.
And see the next card?
Revoked.
All right, let's put the revoke on top. Stop whatever shenanigans they're doing.
Okay.
And I have to shuffle to draw. Craziness, craziness. Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh, come on. I can't shuffle with B. Should probably do the whole... All right, let's go here. Oh, that was bad. What are we on? 7?
8.
8?
Mm-hmm. And we should be going to 9 after
9?
this. No,
we'll do these first. Yeah, do these first. Regular strike from the start. So it's this leader guy here.
Okay, so the yellow are going to revoke. So we'll lower 1, and we know the reds.
Hold on, and I gotta roll because this guy's on their side.
Yes.
So they move down. You gotta roll it. A 5 will not go down.
Okay, but it's going to go down again because we know, again, revoke is happening.
Okay, so move it down.
To 4.
They're still
This
above.
would tie them.
A 10, so it goes
3
down
and 3.
again.
Actually, that's not that bad as long as now we get them down first, which is a problem because we know that there's one more revoke in this deck and there's only 3 cards. So we need the blue to go down.
So this leader needed to die, but you've stealthed them.
No, or I'm going to just...
Well, they're not doing anything. So this right here is going to strike. So this guy, he will strike. So 1, 2, I think, right?
Yep.
And he strikes for just 3.
Yep.
So I think just 3 this goes away.
Okay. Dang it.
Or, yeah, because this guy's not close enough, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're the same distance, but he does
he's
the
in
whole
front.
spiral
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Lost missive. Choose one of your companion units. Discard the top card of that army's order deck.
I think you're first now, and it'll go to, if you can do that, to 9.
9.
Oh, man. We don't want him to flip, or else I have to let then this guy die.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's good to keep him ready to die. All
yeah,
right.
but I can move easily. That's not the hard part.
So this side, how many revokes have happened?
2.
1.
Only 1?
Yep.
Okay,
We
so
have
let's search
4
for a
left.
revoke. Let's search for a revoke on both of them. Oh, but you're... Because
Who am I
we
with?
turn...
I went to red. And I can also discard the top card. So...
No, but listen. We always just go in order, but it doesn't have to happen that way. So if
I
we
know,
get
they
a
happen at the
revoke
same time.
here as well, so I'll look through... How many cards are left in that?
4.
4.
I can look for 2.
So you look through this
How many
one.
are there? 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you look through this one, hopefully you find it. Then I
Alright.
can use...
Show me the top.
Well, we know it's a surprise because we put it there. You need one more at least. I'll give you if we need, but I need to find it in that one if we can. But then hopefully you can then
I
give
could
me.
just discard this one if I'm not going to look any further. Okay, I'll look again. Not a revoke.
Okay, I'll give you one. And then you'll have to give me on your turn if that's okay.
Okay, so...
One more?
Not a
Oh,
revoke.
it's on the bottom.
Do you have another card?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I
Next.
can't. Okay.
Please tell me you didn't screw this up.
I didn't.
Okay. Like, I trust you
You have,
looking
like,
at
no
stuff, but you
faith in
fail
me.
me sometimes.
Okay, which order do you want these put back in?
Uh,
This is going on top. And then...
Surprise, bold, and surprise. So it could change their attack, could change the speed.
Well, this is actually going to shake up whatever. So, yeah, I guess we don't know. Because that's going to be a change of plans.
I want their attack modified versus their speed. So like this.
Okay, you know what? Now what really sucks is that I don't have cards on my turn to play to start the process on that one. So we're really banking that,
Oh, I see.
right? It's okay. We're just going to have to...
Oh,
Fingers
hold on.
crossed.
So did I just make it so they'll drop faster than these guys?
Potentially.
Why
unless...
did we do that?
Because I didn't realize that I wouldn't have any cards left.
Oh, man, I didn't either.
And then... But let's hope...
Oh my god, what do we do?
Let's hope that it's on
It's
the top.
not. It's,
How do you know?
I don't know. It's just not. So what is this? Me drawing cards?
Yeah.
Like, wow, we shouldn't have done that. We screwed up. Okay, we'll see. Maybe
Okay.
we get lucky, but I doubt it. All right, we're good?
Yeah.
Your turn?
On my turn, I just draw 2 cards.
Yes.
I don't have any cards. Okay.
Oh, we got so lucky, you piece of crap. All right. You
Okay.
lucky son of a bugger.
Okay, so
Wow.
these guys are just going to cover.
I had no faith in that. No faith in that flip.
And then these guys are also going to revoke with a change of plans. So I'll shuffle that.
Okay.
But we're going to
So,
drop both these at the
yep,
same time.
Same time.
Actually, I don't really need to shuffle it because it's going to end the game after this anyways.
Is it?
Well, because they're both
They-
in.
They just cover.
Yeah, so no one's
So
striking.
nothing's happening.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So
now
I think we
end,
win.
And he's on this side, which had a leader die.
Yes. We have this leader that died.
Wow.
Listen to your wife. I was just totally
Wow.
banking that the odds were decent that it was the next card.
Wow.
But of course on this one it was the last one, so that was so close. Oh my god.
At the end of the game, Washara is the only leader on his side. No. Or at the end of the game, Washara must be alive, and during the game, at least one leader on his side has been defeated, which happened when the dancing ninny died.
Now, here I guess it would be a question. If somebody had died on his side and then he flipped, because it just says must be alive, and during the game, at least one leader on his side was defeated. So if he had flipped back,
I would have ruled it that way too. If a parrot died and then he switched, I would have said we've achieved this because a
someone
leader
died
on his
when
side.
he was on their side. Yeah,
I would have ruled it that way if that happened. But when he switched, no one died on his side. So I was like, forget that for now.
But now, if he did switch back, if that wasn't a revoke on that side, he would have switched and then.
All right.
Holy moly!
So let's see what happens here. Event 6. Both sides withdrew.
Yes.
All right. For those who weren't witnessing it firsthand, the battle was like one from legends. Two great armies meeting on the field, commanded by their most capable leaders. One in which honor and prowess is measured, and those with less of either fall, making way for the true victors. For those who were there, however, it couldn't have been more different. The battle was by far the largest of the war so far, and also the most chaotic. Due to the scale of the battle, the confusion caused by the Ocelot mercenaries, and the meddling of the adventurers, commanding officers couldn't coordinate decisive strikes and gain the upper hand. There wasn't much left for them to do than to tell their soldiers to fight harder. Both sides suffered heavy casualties for this and were eventually forced to withdraw. After the battle, the adventurers sat down to analyze the results. A battle of this scale is always bloody, but they all agreed that this was as close to the best outcome as they could get. Both sides have suffered substantial losses and would probably prefer to avoid battles like this in the future. The Macaw's invasion was also put to a halt for the time being. The fighting would continue as neither side was going to back down. Congratulations on fulfilling the main victory condition in the 6th scenario. Both sides withdrew from the battlefield. Draw the outcome cards marked with your agenda cards and read individually the relevant parts of them. Mark your progress on the campaign log. And do not flip pages until you're going to start the 7th scenario. Excuse me.
Wow.
Yeah, we got lucky there at that last flip. But, all right. So we get this bonus, no effect.
Oh, no.
Washara's undying gratitude. You knew he had a certain reputation, but you didn't expect this. After all your hard work, you were left empty-handed. Another lesson learned. This guy is a freaking dirty, unloyal jerk.
I guess we should have assumed he's flipping back and forth.
So these are gone. I'll just put these back in the deck.
Wow. All that stress.
Well, we just get no little bonus, but heck, I'm curious to see what'll happen based on, like, we've had a leader die now. So how's that going to affect?
Setups and stuff.
And it's like we had a specific one die, so like what happens there?
Oh yeah, because that one's never coming back in.
Yeah. Yeah, once a leader is dead in the campaign, they're not coming back, and things could adjust it going forward based on who died. But if you don't have him to set up and he's needed in a future scenario, you just don't put him on the board and you drop the motivation down on that side by 1, unless it tells you do additional stuff. So I just put the outcome back because we don't need it for the next one. It does nothing.
Yep, no effect.
And that was that. That was scenario 6. That was crazy. That was crazy. Wow. Yeah.
That was very lucky at the end.
I get so stressed when I look at one side and they're on like 4 and I look over to the other side's at like 37 motivation. I'm like, how is this even going to come down and work out? But it's like a few fortifications, moving one guy, messing with the deck a little bit, and a little bit of luck. Like, it sometimes can just work out for you.
Yeah, that was...
But I hate not having control and knowing... Like, I hate we look at a couple cards and it's like, but I don't know what's on the other side of the deck, though. So even though we've set this up, like, it could still go all crazy.
Yeah, or get canceled or get revoked.
Yeah, like get revoked. They move back. Then they're not striking the same person you want them to strike. And
yeah,
like,
or you get the unexpected where you're rolling a die and then it changes the bases. So you're like, okay, that doesn't work.
Yep. Oh, it's so chaotic.
Yeah.
But that's battle. That's war.
Yeah.
War is chaotic. Things just happen. They go against their bosses. They do whatever. They move with whoever. They like their generals or whatever. Their generals betray. There's infiltrators to each army. Like, I don't know. There's spies in the middle like us who are messing with things and like, this is just nuts. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. It's just that feeling of like you feel you get a little control and then it like slips through your hand and random things happen and you're just like you got to make best with what just happened and do with what you can with the cards you have. But I'm curious to see what the next scenario has in store and what they throw at us.
Yeah, I like that whole little thing about rolling the die and adjusting the motivation on the sides. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird to be able to play with that track just by
Yeah.
throwing cards away and rolling and hoping for the best. But again, we
yeah.
threw away cards and like hoping for it. But like, I don't know if those were the right times to move up. I feel like the one time you moved up this side was just like one too many.
Yeah.
But
I think we needed it on this side that one time that I did it.
yeah, I agree.
But I don't know.
The only thing that's bugging me is the dancing guy. We didn't dance him correctly, which could have totally changed like who died, and then based on the other guy possibly attacking, could have been attacking someone different. So that's the only part like bugging me right now. That's why I was a little stressed. Was that also that the knowing now how like just moving to one wrong hex with the unit and not doing that correctly totally changes like who he attacked, and then maybe that different unit wouldn't have been alive versus another one, and then that unit would have been able to go and do
Right.
their move or their attack, and which would have changed the target on somebody, and it like just cascades down to this whole crazy other outcome. But if you're not a rule stickler sometimes and get stressed out like me, don't worry about that stuff. Just play it how you play it and do it how it goes and get the end. But I like to know and see if we're doing it correctly and make sure we understand so other people watching can learn from our
Yeah.
mistakes. So I appreciate the mistakes being pointed out because that helps other people seeing this game work and they can play correctly as best as they can.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so good. So good. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I love how every scenario feels so different. Right? Do you find that or no? Like, I understand we're doing the same things, but the scenario itself just feels different. How we're protecting something or not protecting something, or they're going to this target, or they're trying to get over the bridge, or we're trying to save this guy.
No, this is a 1 to 4 player. Look, no. It's 1 to 4 right here.
Oh.
Right here, look on the box. 1 to 4, right on the front cover. It's totally a soloable game. Solo players love this game. This is great solo play. Yeah, there's lots of reviews out there reviewing this game solo and stuff. When I was searching to see if I was even interested in this game before I reached out to Snowdale Designs, Sammy over there, the designer and illustrator, I did my research and I watched some of it. I was like, okay, great solo, great 2-player. It's recommended on Board Game Geek. 2-player, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see. Maybe it's not on Board Game Geek correct. Yeah, it says 1 to 4 players.
Best of the 2.
Community says play it 1 to 3. They say don't play 4-player, which I agree, because 4-player, you'd only be each drawing 1 card at the end of your turn. And it's best with 2. But look, there's not far behind it is 7 people saying it's best solo, and only 1 more person saying it's best with 2-player. This game needs more players. It needs more people to own this game. Like this game is not rated as high as it should be. It is a very unique game, very well done. It needs more people to see this game. And I'm so glad some of our fans were pointing this game out to me and saying we would like it, you should check it out, play through it, you'll love it, it fits right up your alley. But it feels so different. But I love that it has campaign play, and I love the co-op campaign style. I love it. I think it's great. And yes, White Rabbit, that is a first world problem for sure. So many games, so little time. But if you filter out the 75% of meh games that are out there, like yes, thousands of games come out all the time, like every year at Essen and Gen Con and Origins, and all these games are just flying out everywhere. And then there's all the other companies that don't care about those and they release stuff throughout the year at retail, holiday season. There's just it's a non-stop. And all the Kickstarters just coming out all over the place. Kickstarter every 20 minutes there's like a new person trying to do a Kickstarter board game. Not to mention the companies that just live off Kickstarter. It's just too much. But if you take a close look at a lot of that stuff and you wait a little bit and people get those games, whether retail or Kickstarter, you find out a lot of them may look pretty, have cool themes, but they're meh. There's so many meh games out there. It's ones like this that are unique, trying something different, that need the spotlight put on them. So if you focus on just like the great games or the unique games or games in your collection that you don't already have something similar, there's not that many games. But there are lots of great games. I agree to that. But there's a lot of like meh, or just a game that's like a 1.1 version of something else you already have. I find. But
yeah,
Yeah, it's just trying to find the games. That's the problem, and weed through the stuff. That's the issue. But yeah, there are too many games and not enough time. And White Rabbit's still in Gloomhaven. Yeah, stay in Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven's
Yeah.
great. Enjoy your time in it.
Yeah.
If you're having a grip blast, you could just play Gloomhaven for like years.
Long time.
Years. You can just forget about every game coming out. Just keep playing Gloomhaven, and then Frosthaven will come out. If you want to keep playing more Gloomhaven type stuff, just roll right into Frosthaven or Forgotten Circles, or if that Jaws of the Lion isn't trash game, which is possible. It's possible that's not as good because that's meant for mass market. So Gloomhaven fans might not be as interested in it, but we'll see. We will see if that's any good. We don't know. But Frosthaven should be good because it's just more Gloomhaven. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, you can just play that for a long time.
Yeah, lots of content there.
Lots of content, yeah. If you're playing giant games, yes, then definitely you do not have enough time for all the games.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me, which we have that problem here. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We will schedule the next episode soon. Will you be playing Circles? We actually were going to schedule Circles. We pulled it out and we looked at Forgotten Circles. But then because of COVID, we want to play that with 3 players at least through that whole thing with Justin, who played with us in our Gloomhaven, some of our Gloomhaven scenarios. And he couldn't come yet. So we'll work on that when he gets to come out more and we get to play again in person. We do want to play that before Frosthaven comes. So, but we have time. But we do want to try it. We do want to try it for sure. I have it sitting there. I've had it since it came out. But yeah, just haven't got to it. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Thanks for helping us reach our goals. You're awesome. If you're interested in supporting the channel, links are in the description below. And, oh, you missed Justin. Yeah,
Yeah,
understood.
we do.
Understood. We do too. He might be joining us for our live 24-hour stream coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, I'll be back tomorrow with Too Many Bones solo, continuing our playthrough with Gilly. And then we're going to schedule the next Dawn of Peacemakers, most likely this Sunday. So tune in for that. We'll probably be playing 2 scenarios. If we don't schedule it, look for it next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, something like that. But just stay tuned to the channel. You'll see it come up. Or check the playlist. You'll see it in the playlist coming up in the next episodes. Thanks a lot for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.